Hi, I'm here to talk about my experience with scoliosis. Um, I have a guilty pleasure here on YouTube, which is most definitely watching beauty videos. As I'm sure all of you know, there's a lot of beauty gurus out there, and I love watching, I don't know, I just love watching their videos, seeing what people are wearing, seeing, I don't know, latest trends in makeup, stuff like that. But something I've noticed is that although people often talk about like different body types and like what suits your shape best, that there really isn't anyone who recognizes or talks about dressing for scoliosis. And I think this is definitely something that should be done. There are a lot of girls and a lot of women out there with scoliosis who live with it every day and who would, I think, like myself, like to hear these things. So, although I am in no ways a medical doctor or, yeah, I'm not a doctor, so all of this comes from my own personal experience living with scoliosis. I have congenital scoliosis, which means that I was born with it, but I know a lot of people, especially girls, develop it later in life, about when they hit puberty, and this is called idiopathic scoliosis. For those of you who don't know what scoliosis is, which I'm sure most of you do since you're watching this video, it's a normally lateral curve of the spine, which although your spine curves sort of this way, naturally it should be straight when viewed from the front. And scoliosis is when your spine takes an S or a C shape when viewed from the front. It can also be coupled with curving, and I know there's kyphosis, which is a abnormally, I think, large curve in your thoracic spine. I'm not sure. But I think these videos can address a lot of those things, a lot of questions, and maybe concerns or ideas of self-image when living with scoliosis. So, as I was saying, I watch a lot of beauty videos, and I am interested in things such as like what people are wearing and everything, and I wanted to address those same things for women with scoliosis. I am also thinking about maybe doing some videos on relationships and maybe self-confidence, because I know those with idiopathic scoliosis often develop it at a time in their lives when they are maybe questioning their self-confidence the most in their teens, and I don't know, I think it can be something that's difficult to deal with. I also might talk about exercise, what works for me, what I think maybe helps, I don't know, not aggravate scoliosis or maybe back pain that you have associated with it. I have had scoliosis surgery on my lower spine, my lumbar spine, but which was the fusion surgery, although I still have quite a large curve in my thoracic spine, which was the one that I was born with and can't be straightened, at least not in today's medical world. So that is what I thought I would do this video on. And sorry, this hair is just creeping in on my face. Anyway, I have some clothes that I was going to show in these videos, because I know a lot of people wonder what staples for a wardrobe women with scoliosis might like to have, or that type of thing. So I will show those, and hopefully this video will be of some help. Okay, I know an aim when dressing scoliosis is to try and look as symmetrical as possible, or as straight as possible. I know this can be really difficult with today's tight-fitting clothing and I don't know, the current trends and everything like that. So I thought I would share a few of the things that I feel work for me, and that might be of help to some other women with scoliosis. So the first item of clothing that I'm going to look at is a staple, or as they say, it's always nice to have a little black dress in your wardrobe. This one is one I got at ASOS, and I think it really does a good job of hiding curves that maybe you don't want people to see, or you're a little self-conscious of, that have to do with scoliosis. So this one, it's a V-neck wrap dress. It has a bow on the side, which is something I really like. I think if you can get an asymmetrical dress that works, I don't know, that is asymmetrical opposite to how you are. So maybe, I know I have more of a hip on my right side, so I think like if I put a bow there, or if I put a bow on either of my hips, or a detailing on either of my hips, it will draw away from the fact that my waist isn't perfectly symmetrical. So that's what I like about this one. It has the wrap, so it has the tie detailing, and then it's just like a pretty, I don't know, it hits probably mid-thigh above the knee, and I think it does a really good job of hiding that curve. Okay, next I'm going to go into shirts, which I think is something that a lot of people like myself with scoliosis struggle finding shirts that they feel really comfortable in, or feel that they look good in. And I think it's important because everybody deserves to feel good about themselves and feel like they look nice. So I have a few shirts here that I chose out of my own wardrobe that I think really suit and help to hide scoliosis curves. So this first one is one I actually got at the thrift store, but it's from H&M originally. It's sort of a patterned, like, I don't know, a patterned sort of thin material, but it has this like sort of cowl neck in the front, sort of drapey detailing. I often wear it either off shoulder or with the drape, and I think that really helps, like I was saying with the dress, if your outfit is asymmetrical, I think it kind of, especially if it's asymmetrical opposite to how you are, if that makes any sense. So like I was saying, if your shoulders aren't even, you might have asymmetrical cuts along your shoulders, because I think that draws away from the fact that your shoulders are naturally maybe not symmetrical. So this one I like to wear off shoulder, or sort of draped down the front, because I think that too, detailings help to distract from the curve. So I really like this one. I have asymmetrical shoulders myself, so I think it, I don't know, is really a help in that department. Okay, the next shirt I'm going to show is one that I think a lot of people find, or gravitate to, I guess, with scoliosis, is more of a shapeless sort of drape shirt. This one as well, I wore after my surgery, and when I was younger and had a brace, and it really helped to hide that. A lot of people would even say, I can't even tell that you're wearing your brace today, or that they thought I hadn't been until they gave me a hug or whatever. So I felt that at that point in my life that was really nice to have. But I also think that it can help just without a brace. It's kind of a patterned shirt, so I find that patterns really help sort of draw away from the curve, which is really nice. And it also helped hide the straps from the brace. If you guys would like, I could do a video on outfits over a brace. I still have mine, so I could show you guys how the outfits help to cover that if you'd like. So I really like this one. One thing I didn't quite like is my shoulders are more uneven, like I was just saying, and so I felt that maybe it didn't hang as symmetrically as it could, but otherwise I think it's, I don't know, a really good shirt that I was feeling confident and also good looking and like, yeah, nice. Okay, the second shirt does a lot of the same things. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got this one at Urban Outfitters, and it's by Kimchi and Blue, that past one. This one is quite similar. I think I got it at Target, maybe? It's by No Boundaries, but it is another sort of draped, not figure-hugging shirt. I wore it a lot with shorts last summer and really liked that. Once again, I was able to wear this one over my brace, and like I said, with the patterns, helped to hide the straps, and I really liked that. Lastly, I have two scarves that I wear a lot. I live the school year in the UK, because that's where I go to university, and it can be cold, very cold, and so I really like scarves not only to keep you warm, but I think having a scarf draped down, I sort of wear them in a triangular pattern that drapes down my front a bit, and I think that really helps, sort of like that. I think it really helps to hide maybe a curve you have in your thoracic spine or unevenness in your waist, which I find really helpful. So this is one. I got this one at a thrift store as well. As you can tell, I'm a student and I do a lot of budget shopping. But I really liked that one with the pattern and the nice navy color. And then lastly, I have this big pashmina scarf that I got from Cost Plus World Market, believe it or not. And I think it's really, I love the pattern. I think it's really beautiful. And it's not only totally snuggly and warm, but like I said, when I have it sort of doubled up and draped on the front, I think it really helps to hide maybe unevenness in your shoulders or your thoracic spine. So I hope that was of some help to everyone. If you liked this and you'd like me to do more videos, just let me know. And if you have any ideas, let me know that too, because I'd really like this to be, I don't know, not only my own videos, but a forum for everybody who I know might be struggling with or might be interested in how to live with scoliosis. So just let me know. Thank you. Bye.